So the Bombers going to the town end. Here's Rob Soward for City Park Radio Sport.
Second quarter starts, ball in the air, Lee and Gardner. Gardner first hands on, cleared by the Bombers. Very, very important, that open style they like. Ball's going to the forward line. Very, very easy mark with Tom Bennett. Very easy. Clever. Run his opponent under the ball, and this is exactly what Kingborough didn't want. The Bombers finished off that first quarter in a bit of a flurry, a lot of pressure. And 15 seconds in, Bennett's got it. 35 metres out. Slide angle. He's taking his time.
Put it in the book. He won't miss.
Nice strike off the boot, but unfortunately the commentator's curse, Maxie. Ball's missed to the near side.
So Elijah Reardon taking the kick out, doesn't waste any time. Risky to Clifford, who makes it pretty good. Gee, a slips catch there to Lockie Clifford, the skipper. This way, that away, tries to get away from an event. Little short kick, does well though in the end and finds Eddie Cole. Cole now to Adam, sorry. Does he take the mark? No, he doesn't. Out of bounds on the full. So it's came back to Theo Ives, the number 40 with the headband. One of the new players this year for the Bombers, and the left foot pops up here towards Donnelly. Two Donnellys, in fact. Ben Donnelly does a spoil on Thomas. Eddie Cole gets a handball straight to Rushton to Stingle. Kicks straight away. Gets 40 metres into the attacking 50. Nearly a mark there. That was Micah Reynolds. He's now tackled over the boundary line. Boundary throw in, and that first clearance, Max, that was the old firm there, wasn't it? That was Foon, Avent to Bennett. They start getting on top there in the midfield.
Yeah, they've certainly experienced, played a lot of footy together now, Foz, and certainly know where each other are going to be every time somebody gets it.
Gardner against Donnelly. Donnelly takes the tap himself, swings round on the right foot. Thomas Donnelly, he's offline, so a second behind. Couple opportunities there for North Launceston, 2-7-19 to 2-1-13. We thank our sponsor Elgas for all your LPG needs statewide. Talk to the locals with knowledge. Phone 13 11 61. Here's Elijah Reardon clearing the ball for the Tykes.
Likes the run, does Reardon. Drives the ball long. Nice mark taken there by Cole. Steadies, heads out to the wing. Zach Adams. Oh, not the best of kicks. Carter drives the ball forward. Kingborough have gained possession again by hand. Great pressure, Northern Bombers. Looks like Cousins, is it?
Yep.
Squares it up. Oh, Sanders drops what he should have taken. Butters up though, drives it back into the middle. Ball in dispute on the ground. Great pressure there. Oh, could have been a free kick there to Kingborough. No, umpire says he's going to ball it up just inside the centre square. Really, really important for Kingborough though here that they don't let the Bombers get away. Bombers have come out certainly very, very good intent. Ball thrown up. In dispute. Very fumbly. Ball's trapped in there. Yep, trapped in there will be another ball up. Bombers look so much better, don't they, Dave, when they can get that ball out and get it moving in the open space.
There's the ball up, Lee. Beautiful tap out to Cox Goodger. Now to Avent. Jackie Avent's had a lot of possessions today. He gets it nicely to Leary. So Leary kicked that fine goal in the first quarter. 4 against Lauderdale on debut. Kicks up towards half forward. Great mark, Foon. 60 out. Plays on right foot. Bennett caught behind this time. So a good mark in front or free kick to Godomski. The former Tassie Devil. Lockie Godomski takes it. Gets it to Griggs. Only player on the ground in long sleeves today is Lockie Griggs in the sunshine now here at Newtest Stadium. Gets over to the ruckman in Gardner. He plays on. Foot skills to Rees has to be good. Clears Rees' head. Now a chance. Handball from Sanders. Ends up with Avent. He kicks towards half forward. Burt, 2 grabs, couldn't take it. Still in play. Up against Micah Reynolds. It's a good battle today. And Reynolds and Burt wrestle each other. There'll be a ball up right on the boundary line.
Gives him one to go on with.
Having a good tussle, those two, right from the very first bounce. Very evenly matched, and neither of them take a backward step.
Lee first hand on. Oh, Simpson held on to there. Unlucky not to get a free kick, but out over the boundary line. Just outside the Bombers 50. Really, really important passage of play coming up here. Kingborough really can't afford to let them score. Gardner front position, tapped down. Ball's heading back towards boundary line. Picked up by Foon. Oh, beautiful ball. Drives it inside 50. Bennett.
Ooh.
Oh, beautifully chopped off there. Beautifully chopped off there by Reardon.
Reardon takes the mark. He's been good today. Just that's a lovely kick to Campbell. That's good skill by Elijah Reardon. That's why the Cooters are looking out for him. Now a wide ball here to Max College. Now College has got a lot of space if he can gather. He does now. He kicks pretty early though towards Carter. It's a good pass. Good play by the Tigers. Started with an elite pass from Reardon to Campbell. Now Campbell found College in space. Then the handball comes back to Campbell. 45 out for the Tigers. Third. It's the post. That's unlucky for the Tigers. A really good build-up. Perhaps in hindsight, Tyler Carter might have the shot himself. Leading goal kicker for the Tigers. So play on now from fullback through Van Buren. Over the, gee, that's a great mark. It might be Leary again, yep. I'm impressed by the youngster, Brandon Leary.
Been busy, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah. And high skill level. Leans back in the kick a bit, but gets pretty good distance. It might end up all right here, but Donnelly can't quite take the mark at his fingertips. Handball over now to Rushton. Rushton on the boundary, left foot here towards Bennett. Front position. Good spoil though by Donnelly. He takes the ball himself. Great defence, Ben Donnelly. Charges away, runs his full measure. Kicks up towards the wing here towards O'Neill. And, that's fine defensive work there from Ben Donnelly, Maxie.
Yeah, it certainly was, and they'd be happy with that win. Ball looked like it was going to be deep in the North Launceston Football Club forward line, and through Ben Donnelly's tenacious effort in attacking the ball, it ends up on the wing, which is a good effort.
Lee and Gardner prepared to do battle again. Boundary throw in. Lee, beautiful tap this time. Cox Goodger. Ball driven inside 50. Kingborough defence beautifully positioned there again. Ball spills on the ground.
Holding the man.
Yeah, holding the man.
Two players holding the Kingborough player there, who's getting up. That's Micah Reynolds. And they're just holding back the tide here, but they're doing all right, the Tigers. They're within a goal. Lockie Griggs, left foot though, here to Pearce, who got some marking should have taken. On the follow-up, Will Clifford couldn't take it. Avent just launches a goal. Had a bit more time there, really. Kicks it out of bounds on the full. As we check down there at Launceston Arena. Launceston 49, Clarence yet to score. Wowzers, that is a one-sided contest there at the moment at Launceston Arena.
Ball comes in. Long raking left foot up onto the half-forward position. Picked up by Lee. Ball smothered. Lee butters up, goes again, drives it inside 50. Nice comfortable mark taken there by Godomski for Kingborough. Heads out to the far side. Ball bouncing towards the boundary line. Oh, I think that's going to be out. Yeah, probably not happy with that. Godomski, really, really nice mark there, but not a good strike off the boot. Kingborough still under pressure. Ball about 60 metres out from the Bombers' goal. Boundary throwing.
Well, certainly spending a lot of time in the North Launceston forward half this quarter.
7-1, Maxie.
Yeah.
Boundary throwing. Lee over the back. A lot of numbers around the ball there. Good mark. Play on. Ball in dispute. Looks like Sanders.
Theo Ives.
Theo Ives. The headband got me. Fires it out the back. Long kick forward. Donnelly, no. Tommy Bennett's picked it up. Drives it inside 50 for the Bombers. Oh, tripped over, I think, there. Kingborough looked to clear it out. A team first defence.
Undisciplined there by Burt. Couldn't get to the ball, just dragged the Kingborough guy down. Not good.
Kingborough cover up well in defence there, I think. Ball heads out to the far side. Taken there by Clifford. Nice mark. Looking for options further afield. Not the best of kicks. He's kicked it straight to the Northern Bombers, who are going to head back inside 50 again. Oh, and chopped out. No, dropped the mark.
Yep, paid it.
Free kick. Free kick maybe, or paid the mark?
Brady Reeves, I think it is.
Yep.
Paid the mark.
So Brady Reeves just settling things down. He's going to take advantage of that new rule on Declan Chugg, and he kicks towards the wing. Will Campbell, Gardner, can't quite take the mark. A lot of players around the contest. Inevitable ball up. So, slightly attacking side of the wing. And I mentioned the Tigers only the one inside 15. They really should have scored a goal from that. And the Tyler Carter mark. As Cox Goodger kicks inside 50. Burt rises high. Off hands. Declan Chugg. Good handball now to Rushton. He's on the boundary line. Goes a dribble kick. Across the face. the post. Not a bad effort from Jackie Rushton. Impossible angle.
I just needed to put a bit more on that one. It's only just clipped the post. Quick ball moving out there to
Donnelly.
Donnelly's picked that up. Oh, and that's going to be not the outcome they wanted, that's for sure. Jack Adam slipped over. It looks like the ball's gone out on the full.
And it's again like I spoke at quarter time, like that. When they're coming out of the back line, they've got no one to kick to because the defence of the defence of North Launceston is just smothering it, so it just won't come out of their forward line. So good play, North.
Well, that taps it down. Nice hands, Eddie Cole. Rare foray into the 50 area, but no, the Bombers have just cleared that out beautifully. They're under pressure. Oh, a nice mark, Elijah Reardon. Looking to head forward again for Kingborough. Nice short ball. Campbell plays on, heads out to the wing area, goes long. Not the best option, but a really nice mark taken out in that, just in front of the railway workers stand there.
It's Will Clifford, I think, Rob.
Will Clifford heads inside 50 for Kingborough. Bombers have got the numbers. First hands on there. A lot of players around the ball. I think Maxie touched on that before, Dave. Kingborough, Northern Bombers, I should say, obviously want a more open game, but in that instance, a lot of players around the ball. Ball thrown up. 30 metres out from goal. Another secondary stoppage there.
Get your thoughts here, Maxie. Will Campbell there from the middle. He went wide, played on quickly and got it in, and now there's lots of players inside the 50, hard to score. As it's near the boundary line, Edmonds. Out now to Van Buren. Reverse torpedo up towards the wing. They've got the numbers of the Tigers, although Whitney does well. Gets it to Burt. Handball's up here towards Reardon. Went through hard, did Burt. Did well in the end. Declan Chugg, really skillful in traffic. Elijah Reardon, geez, he's having a good game at Smother. Back to Declan Chugg though. Foon kicks under pressure. Out here is Cox Goodger. Good spoil on him by McCulloch. It's a contested ball at half forward, and the Tigers are in a scrap here. They are not letting the Northern Bombers get in front. And Elijah Reardon once again. He's an impressive young footballer, Max.
Yeah, he certainly is. And I was thinking earlier in the game, is he wasted playing so deep in the back line? But obviously he's playing a role there, getting plenty of the ball, and it allows him to choose the right target as well. We haven't seen him miss one yet.
Campbell gets the ball away, but taken now for the Bombers there by Lockie Mitchell. And he gets it short now to Nathan Pearce. 2 kicks out from goal. Goes in short, 2 against 1 here. And getting across the intercepting spoilers, Micah Reynolds. So a few unsung players back there. Micah Reynolds, Ben Donnelly, Lockie Godomski. They're really working overtime at the moment.
Yeah, they certainly are, Dave. Really under pressure. And we saw in that Launceston game, they could only hold that and maintain that for so long. Boundary throw in inside the North 50. Gardner in front for Kingborough. Ball on the ground, could have been pushed in the back there from Donnelly, but no, play on's the call. Cleared out by Kingborough, and that's going to be out on the full. So Cossins with the kick. Going to be heading back in. Right. He gave it to Pearce. Pearce ready to drive it inside 50 for the Bombers. Long kick. Top of the square. Kingborough got the numbers there, first hands on. A lot of players around the ball, as you've touched on, boys, earlier. Ball up, just outside the 10-metre square. Tap down, Kingborough, clear it out. It's going to head back in again. Clever tap. Yeah, well called out there. Avent, Jackie Avent. I think it's about every player's inside 50 there at the moment, guys. Oh, no one's defending. That's really disappointing. I reckon we had about 30 people inside the 50, and Declan Chugg. No one near him.
It's a good shot for goal, Declan Chugg.
It's going to have to be from here. 20 metres out, tight angle, and he's missed to the far side.
Curse on him as well. We haven't had a goal this quarter, and we're 14
and a half
minutes in. But there hasn't been a goal for quite a while in this game. I think the Bombers kicked their second at the 20-minute mark. So just a real stalemate. So Reardon has a player in the pocket. looks like Adams, Zach Adams. He gets around Cox Goodger easily. The former Tassie Devil, Zach Adams. Kicks up the wing. Dygan front position. Bombers now with Sanders. Little handball backwards to Stingle. With skill, he gets it to Simpson. So Simpson, left half forward. What's he going to do? He's thinking about going long. He looks sideways. Now he does go long. Gets good purchase. Bennett dumps it away though. He was in the back position there. Griggs at the front. Gets his high five from his teammates. And another thwarted forward attempt here from North Launceston. It's a boundary throw in. About 30 metres around from their goal.
Another inside 50 groups to North Launceston. They'd be well ahead.
Yep, we're looking at 12-3 at the minute. And
just haven't capitalised on it. Like no goal scored in 15, nearly 16 minutes of the game, and they've had 13 more 50 entries. So bit of a concern.
Clarence kicked the goal at Launceston. Get back to that in a second as it's in attack here for North Launceston. Picking it up is McCulloch. It's free. They just can't get out of defensive 50 with any flow. Now it's a quick kick inside. The mark's taken there by Godomski, who clears it to Griggs.
Another mark there to Kingborough, taken by Griggs. Swings onto that left boot, heads out onto the just short of the wing position. Mark there from the 100 gamer, Tyler Carter, a long way from home. That probably would be downfield. Downfield. Late hit there from Alex Lee. The player comes into remonstrate. The ball's moved on though, and that's a nice mark taken just outside 50. Looks like
Sam Dygan.
Rare 4-0 forward for Kingborough. A long kick to the top of the square. Bombers have got the numbers. And it looks like they'll clear it out here through the agency of Foon by hand. Through the middle of the ground. Oh, and this is what the Northern Bombers want. Lots of open space. Chug has a shot on goal, hoping to do better than before, and he's missed again to this side. Bombers always look better, don't they, when they've got that open space, guys?
Short kick comes out to Brady Rees. So the end stuff here at the moment. Griggs gets it short. Clifford dummies the handball, now has to play on. Kicks to the centre of the ground beautifully to George O'Neill, who thought about playing on. Another step and he would have been gone. Rubes think he did play on. There's a kick to half forward to Marcus Gardner, who'll get there late. Can only go the spoil in the end. Picks it up, the big fella. Gets through Riley Sanders, double his weight. Back in out of Rees, they'll be holding the ball. Brady Rees. Great tackling by Jackie Avent. Now to Foon. He's corralled, but he gets the handball over the top here towards Cox Goodger. Tries to get round Godomski. Handball's now. Chance here for Whitney, I think it is. Ryan Whitney. That might be a goal. It is to North Launceston. And I'm just waiting to see the player's number. Yeah, it's number 21, Ryan Whitney. So a long awaited goal. The first goal of the third quarter. And North Launceston 3-10-28, leading Kingborough 2-2-14. Maxi.
It was very dangerous there for North Launceston for a moment. The Tigers had that one forward attack, and it looked like they probably should have kicked a goal out of it, but it was repelled by North Launceston. They had 3, 4, 5 runners coming off half back line there. You had Cox Goodger, you had Avent, you had Foon, you had them all there running together, just deciding who do I give it to. And then they went long to Chug, and he missed, but Ryan Whitney mopped it up. So good result, hard-earned goal though.
Sortie first hand on. Bombers have got the ball though and driven it inside 50. Nice mark there. Looks like Zach Burt. Zach Burt, he's going to have a shot on goal, about 40 metres out. Certainly important in the scheme of things to convert based on the weight of possession that they've had. Burt lines up. Not his best. And again missed to the near side. They've dominated, as you've rightly said, boys, in the statistics, but just haven't put them away. Kingborough would be very, very happy for this. Numbers around the ball, pressure. Reardon moves it in. Hawks probably runs more than his full measure, but anyway, goes long. Falls out of bounds, short of the wing position. As you touched on before, Maxie, they certainly don't look good coming out, do they?
No. Hey, look, if they've got a chance here, like Gardner's deep in their forward line, so there's No better chance to be able to get a breakaway from this stoppage. Just kick it in long to him.
Sorty versus Donnelly. Rushton. Couldn't get it away. Oh, up, bounces up. Ball in dispute. Kinger, that's going to be holding the ball, I'd say. Holding the ball. Great tackle. Great tackle there by Donnelly. Wrapped him up. Play on. Heads out to Foon. Foon drives it inside 50. Tom Bennett in front. Ball off hands. Chug. Good tackle. Good tackle. And holding the ball. Well rewarded there, the Kinger defence.
It's number 34, Will Clifford. He's the cousin of the skipper, Lockie Clifford. It'll kick to Sorty, who's been quiet. Only a forward player, so that probably explains why he's been a bit quiet. Let's kick up towards the wing here. That's a lovely mark over the back by Corey Nankervis. He looked to switch. Whoa, dangerous. Pops it straight to Dyken. And here's a chance for the Tigers. Can't move it quickly because there's nobody up there in attacking 50. Maxie raises his hand. He switches though now to Campbell. So Will Campbell, he goes backwards here to Griggs, not sure what that achieves. So everybody on the ground bar one player is ahead of Griggs, who's at the defensive end of the centre square. Little chip kick, might be all right here. Maybe towards College. Off the back it's Theo Ives, he picks it up. Oh, he tries to get round, dangerous. A few one-on-one contests there on the far side, Dygan's in there. Riley Sanders picks it up. Sideways handball's a beauty to Stingle. Stingle, short pass, good. And finds Leary. So Leary 2 out from goal, plays on. And he's going to get 50 metres. I'd say that's player moving on the mark.
Yeah, absolutely, that's what it was. He knew as soon as he took a step what was going to happen. So again, position too far out to do anything with. Now the Bombers have got another shot on goal.
So Brandon Leary. So kick 4 in debut. He's kicked 1 already today. In the bright sunshine. 25 out, 45 degree angle. Brandon Leary skips in. And he misses as well, does he? No, he's got it. A goal to Leary. That's the 4th to North Launceston.
He's second.
He's second for the day, the number 41, the youngster. And the lead now out to 21 points. And they're starting to get some reward on the scoreboard, Max.
Yeah, they certainly are. Inaccuracy, though, is keeping the Tigers in it. They've kicked, 2 goals, 6 for the quarter. So eight actual scores at the goals. And probably of those 6 points, you could confidently say 2 or 3 of them should have been goals as well. So inaccurate kicking's keeping the Tigers in this game at the moment. I think the message at the moment for the on-field leaders of the Tigers will be, let's just hold them up for the next 3 or 4 minutes of this quarter, and let's regroup at half-time, guys.
Bombers go forward again through Simpson, inside 50. Oh, good mark there. I think that's Godomski. No, Michael Reynolds, sorry. Reynolds comes out to the grandstand side. Ball off hands. Thought I heard a whistle there for something downfield, but no. Kingsbury got the ball. Campbell turned over. Oh, I don't know. Play on's a call there. Great tackle by Will Edmonds. Ball thrown up just outside the centre square, about 70 metres from the Northern Bombers goal. Lee over Gardner, nice tap. Kingsbury win it. Zach Adams. Not 15 play on's the call there. You heard that in the effects, Mike. Clifford kicks it up in the air. All hard contest there. Bombers are going to come away with it. No, Kingsbury. Hand in there. Very scrappy and scrambly. Fighting for the ball. Ball's back into the centre square now, and we're going to see another ball up.
So ball up inside the centre square. It's 11-3, 69 Launceston. Clarence 1 goal straight 6. Also a bit lopsided at North Hobart. 8-6, 54 Glenorchy. North Hobart 1-3-9. We'll get some AFL in a minute from one of the boys as a tackle is laid. We're about 25 minutes in. I wouldn't imagine this quarter would go too long. What do you got, Maxie?
At Metricom, 25 apiece between the Suns and the Saints, and GWS Giants 38 to the Bombers 30, and that's about halfway through the second quarter.
Okay, those games are closened up a little bit. As Costin's got it at half back for North Launceston, can't escape the tackle. It'll be a ball up. So 4-11 plays 2-2. We've got Ken Brown who will join us at half time. He's at that game at Launceston Arena. They're about the same stage as us, about 25 minutes into the second quarter. Taken now here by Van Buren over the Pierce. Handball to Cox Goodger. Takes a bounce through the centre of Newtown Stadium. Takes a second. Gets round Elijah Reardon. Takes a third. Takes a fourth. Approaches 50. Brad Cox Goodger. Goal of the year it is.
Oh,
what a fantastic goal from Brad Cox Goodger. Started at half back. Series of bounces. Got round his opponent. And wow, that is a fantastic goal. That's lifted this first half of footy. We love to see it, don't we, Maxie? The Brad Cox Goodger in full flight.
Yes, we refer those two as his special goals, and that certainly was one of his best ones that we've seen in 2 or 3 years. Grabbed it just on the defensive side of the centre and just strolled through, having, 3, 4, 5 bounces. The disappointing bit about that is the way that he got around Elijah Reardon. He conceded defeat before he got around him. Then Elijah Reardon, he was happier to chase him rather than tackle him.
The floodgates could be opening. Chug drives it forward, looking for Bennett. Ball in dispute, and he's about to go over the boundary line. But certainly an inspirational goal, as you mentioned, from the coach there a moment ago. And the Bombers, again, look like they're up and about. Another goal here, and things could get really, really ugly for Kimbra really fast. Boundary throw in inside 50 for the Bombers. Gardner first hand on for Kimbra. Taps it down. Driven inside 50 there. Yep, no throw in. 30 metres out from goal. Bombers really threatening now. They look like they can break this open with a goal here. Ball thrown in. Gardner versus Bennett. Siren's going to win.
Half time here. Newtown Stadium. It's 5-11-41 North Launceston to the Tigers 2-14. So in that quarter, the Northern Bombers kicked 3 goals, 6